The word Hanukkah means dedication. Both of us dedicate our life to help children in Africa as well as Ghana. So Hanukkah means dedication.
Sommige verhalen moeten gewoon verteld worden. Voor mij is dit het verhaal van Moses, een Ghanese man die samen met zijn Nederlandse vrouw de levens van vele Ghanese heeft veranderd. Ondanks de zware omstandigheden in het land wisten zij een kindertehuis en een school op te bouwen. Ik ontmoet Moses in het uiterst noorden van Ghana, in Bokatanga, Moses zijn geboortegrond. Een regio die geplaagd wordt door armoede.
I'm Pastor Moses Asagbo. I come from Bolkasoin and I'm running a children's home in Brown and Hafo region. I come from a society that is poor. I'm proud to make difference. No. No. Yeah, me. Nobody. No problem. How? Tell us.
Ndiela.
Le dia.
Poyola koma.
Wadiba me. Wana soka ma. And that's my stepmother. Yeah. When I was a little baby, we were all in that summer house. This one. We were all in this one till we were all 3, including my parents, making 5. So life was very hard, especially sometimes when my parents, they got drunk. My father was very tough and tall and strong man. He beat some people when he think they are not good people. And my mother, when she get drunk, she cries a lot because my mother gave birth to twins and she lost them. And that's how she involved herself to drink, to forget her sorrow. Because we will have to console our mother to stop crying. So it was real difficult for us to live here together with our parents because we have to act like an adult instead of children. Yeah. That's my mother. And this is their daughter and their daughter. This is my brother's wives. I feel like I wish she was there by now to let her see the progress I made in life. But it feels strange to look at her in this picture. It feels strange. Yeah. You know, in every society, people can be accused in one way or the other. My mother was a second wife. You know, in that case, there's kind of that intimidation was there. And she was a person also who played a role by trying to bring people together as well. My relationship with my father was good. If he wants to do anything, he consults me. For instance, when he's going to seek about what is going on in the family, he will come to me, he will give the money to me to put it on the gods before he take it out. So he was more or less trying to train me in his way so that when I grow up, I will behave like he does. Some of my half-brothers died. He felt sad. He felt like life is not good enough. So I asked him if the God he is serving is so strong, why did these 2 people have to die? So that question he felt it. So I said, well, since that God cannot protect these my brothers who died, then it doesn't make sense for me to serve that God. So, okay, I give you the go ahead. If you think you have a different way, you can go ahead and go your own way.
Iya balong ya.
Apa dia?
Oh. Ini mendelanya ada koko.
Panggilnya kenapa? Enggak tanah mana? Panggilnya kayak mana mbak?
Ai. Kasih lagi ya.
Oh, ada batu boleh apa? Yo.
Ini boleh bini. Ini boleh hendak. Yo. Ai. Apa ayah?
Itu.
Dia ya.
Ini nampak lah. This is an external family. We are coming from one ancestor, like grandfather. So. When I come, I need to greet all of them and see how all of them are doing. Brought some biscuits to give to them so that they can also use to eat something small. Yeah, this is a school that I attend, and my father wanted me to attend this school because it was a very nice and a great school. And I have to walk 4 to 5 kilometers a day in order to achieve my aim here. This is class 1B. And this is where my life began when I started schooling. And we were somewhere about 45 in a classroom. But with this school, the discipline was very high. Your socks, your shoe, everything have to be neat. Your fingernails, everything have to be neat. And my father saw it that it was an important school, even though he didn't have the money, but he decided to sacrifice his everything, resources, to bring me to this school. You punish a person by either let the person dig the ground or the person will be caned. But if I also make an offense, then the teacher will also cane me. Yeah. It is sad because to cane a person is not the right way to teach a child. The right way to teach a child is to talk. And when you fail to talk, that is a sign of weakness. So I think it is good in talking than caning. Yeah. I'm happy to see the building, the structure, everything. But at a certain point, I'm kind of sad to see how the building is not really looking neat as it used to be before. It's real sad. This is class 6B, and this is where I start to go to a high level. I felt sad to see the classroom looking like this. It was really organized, nicely organized, and all the students were very disciplined. You know, in Africa, most of the times we go outside and go and pee outside. So we normally go into the rocks where there's rocks and hide and go to toilet. But with water, there was always water around that we could drink. And sometimes some of us might come with water from the house to the school, so we provide our own water. So water wasn't an issue at all. I decided at the age of, I think, 10 whereabout, that I decided to join as a Christian. The situation I thought about the whole family was that I wanted to find a way to foster unity among the people around and my family, external family. So then I decided that maybe these ones can never give us peace. So I decided to say, okay, I want where there's happiness. So I decided to join church, so to become a Christian. So my parents wasn't Christian, but I decided to become a Christian. Yeah. I realized God is we human beings. You cannot serve God outside human being. And God said God is love, and love should be given to human beings. So it is a result of God's love that I exhibited to give to vulnerable children. Left Bolka at my early 20s, and life was not easy in Bolka, so I traveled to Accra to look for a better life, but I ended up living on the street. I myself passed through a harsh life by selling things, cigarettes for prostitutes and others. So I know how hard it is to stay in the street. So I felt the life that I have encountered, it doesn't make sense to let others pass through. So I gave myself up to serve all these people, to make changes. I became helping children by calling from a pastor who asked me to go to Obuasi and serve children as a volunteer.
Moses neemt mij mee naar Middenwest-Ghana, naar Sunyani, waar het kindertehuis Hanukkah gelegen is. Hij wil mij echter eerst het moeilijk begaanbare gebied rondom de stad laten zien, om mij te laten begrijpen waarom hulp hier hard nodig is. People in the surrounding villages are living less than $1 a day, and they cannot live with that because they cannot actually afford to buy medicine or neither good food. Some people have been dying out of this result. The support they need is that one thing is that they don't have the access to hospital. Here is very far to, as you're coming, you see that there's no any clinic on the way. So if somebody falls sick, there's no means. And more to the point, they don't have access to light. They don't have access to social amenities. So what happens is that because the roads are not good, it is difficult for them to go. So sometimes the children are sick. So we need to come here to support them so that they'll have a good life. Yeah.
This is other family. They are 7 in number that we are supporting. All the children, we support them to go to school, and every month they come for rice, a bag of rice and soap to wash their clothing, and we also support them with clothing and also with like ball for them to play. I choose the family through the social welfare. They had the situation about when the man died and left the wife, and there were 6 children by then. We went to where they were staying, and the situation was very deplorable because they were living in a house that was not roofed properly, and when it rains, you see the water come into the room, so they have to stand up. After the rain finished, then they will fetch the water out before they could sleep, and we built this house for them. I come here once, sometimes 2 times in a month, once in a month. But if depending on what also happens, if there's anything happening, sometimes I can come here more regularly. But once in a while, I follow up to find out whether the children are real at going to school or how is their food problem going on. Life means to me reaching others who need support. I believe that life is a mission. We are all here with a mission to fulfill whatever we are sent for. Whether we believe or we don't believe, but everybody have a task in this life. You can be a doctor, you can be a nurse, but it's a task for you to reach out human beings. You can be a pastor, you can be a teacher, a photographer. Everybody have a way to make difference. So to me, life means reaching to others who needs our support. Nanuka is a place more or less like a refuge to anybody who needs our help. So we are here in this community to do what we could to protect and to help the life of people. How I started Anuka have to do with when we were in Obuasi, and I came to Obuasi through somebody who sent me there to go and do a voluntary work. So that's where I fell in love with taking care of children. So I was there for 6 good years. On my 4th year, marriage came. So both of us were there, and we all have passion and love for children. So in some point, we fell in love, and then when we got married, the two of us asked each other, what else can we do? And her suggestion was, do we go to Holland or do we stay in Ghana? And I think it's better to continue the job of taking care of children. So it was out of that we decided to start Hanuka together. For now, currently we have 44 children now, and we have almost about 50 children that has gone out of Hanuka. They came to Hanuka through problem. They came to Hanuka out of sickness, poverty, but their situation doesn't really qualify for them to just stay here forever. A children's home should be a last resort. It shouldn't be a place for a child to grow. Every child needs a family. So some of these children, when they came, we realized that the family they need a family. They need a family support, but just that the family doesn't have the support for these children. And sometimes they see the children as naughty children, but we manage to train them, let the family see the love. So we have about 50 children that pass through our hands back to the family. And we have 20 workers who are with us. We have the security, the cook, the mamas, and the washing ladies and all that. So mounting together all is in total 20 workers who are working in Hanuka now.
Circle of Life School exists for the fact that we have some children that are mentally sound but physically disabled. We have problems sending these children to normal school because they have seen them like, since they are physically disabled, they are not supposed to be part of regular children. So especially like one of our kids, Lucas, when we took Lucas to some of the schools, whenever we go to find out how Lucas is doing, we realize Lucas is always isolated. He's not really part of the children, he's not mixing the children. So we felt sad for this kind of attitude or life that the schools are behaving. Some of the schools will not even accept Lucas. So in that case, what do? We realize the passion, the love we have for the children, not everybody have the same. And we cannot leave Lucas or any of the children behind. So we say if that's the case, we will build a school so that it will be a friendly school for the community and the children in the children's home as well. If I educate the children, I educate Ghana. Education means passing knowledge through to somebody. And I know that if I educate the children in the right way, they will also educate other children in the right way. So it is a source of getting everybody how they're supposed to behave, how they're supposed to live, and how they're supposed to have that common unity among themselves. Education doesn't have to just do with going to only university, but common values in our society, the good things that we need to know, the good things, how we're supposed to behave towards each other as human beings, they are all education. How to mingle your people, through people when it's difficult time or when it's good time. So all these things we are taking into consideration to educate the children.
My dream is to become wealthy, to reach to the poor, to make difference in poor people's life. For instance, get into a place nobody knows me and just change that person's life just like that. This is my dream. And my dream is to build hospital for villages, towns, and cities. My dream is to change Ghana, to see that everybody is living a happy life, and also, especially the sick. This is my dream, to reach those who are sick, to help them, the poor. People are dying every day, not because it's their time to die, but just lack of money to change. I know poverty will continue to be there, but so far as I'm around now, I will do my part, and there's others to also do their part. I want to make that difference